This is
Chat the Great.
So drawing was has been a massive part of my life ever since, and I would have loved to have gone to art school, but because I was the first kid in the family who had a chance to go to university, that sadly didn't happen. But you know, I think if I'd have gone to art school, I'd have still ended up doing the same thing. I'd have just had a slightly more entertaining 3 years. I probably would have ended up managing bands at art school, and you know, I mean, Graham Coxon went to art school. Jarvis Cocker went to art school. You know, so many great bands that I love all went to art schools. It's an art education, I think, is one of the greatest educations in life. And I think art should be on the school curriculum in the same way that maths and English is. You know, if you think like an artist, if you think creatively, then you can be Steve Jobs. You know, Steve Jobs is an example of, you know, you put him together with an engineer and he's got an idea, and that idea comes from a creative head, and he turns that rudimentary product into something really special. So I'm a massive advocate for art schools and art education. So I've kept doing it, and you know, when I do an exhibition or something like that, it feels, you know, I'm fortunate enough that, you know, I've been able to live a good life on the back of what I've done. So I don't need to sell pictures to make money. So if I sell pictures, it's great to be able to give the money to charity. So I've always tried to do it that way around. And you know, we could all give a hell of a lot more to charity, and I'm involved with a charity called Earth%, and we're campaigning to try and get people to give 1% of their charity to the environment, of their charity, 1% of their income to the environment. Now that can seem like, oh my God, really? And it's just like, well, how do you feel about, you know, your great grandchildren probably not being able to live? I mean, like nada. Great grandchildren, no great grandchildren. It's over. It's over by then. In 100 years' time, everything's going really downhill. 150 years' time, it's over. You good with that? You know, it's like 1% of your salary. It's not a lot of money. I appreciate 1% of all is you know, I'm not suggesting that everyone in society should do it, but I'm certainly saying maybe some of the people who've been able to sell their catalogs for hundreds of thousands of millions of pounds could maybe think about giving 1% of that to an ecological charity. And our charity is about, you know, encouraging people to give money and guiding them to where they can give money. You know, we're not, you know, we've got a lot of environmental specialists that we work with that can help people take that money and, you know, take it on to other places. We're at the beginning, and you know, it brings me great hope in regards to the environment when I see Jeremy Clarkson talk about his concern that the insects are dying out on his farm. And if we can convince Jeremy Clarkson to become
this is a
environmentally sound, then and if we can have a radical shift in the world's view that potentially could happen tomorrow in America, then we've got a chance.
Yeah.
If we carry on the way we are, but we'll see.